Hi everyone, Binny here with Beauty by Binny. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for watching. Today's makeup look is a matte dark olive green smoky eye. I've been kind of obsessed with matte eyeshadows lately and I love the dark olive green color and wanted to share the look with you guys. I kept the lips pretty neutral. I wear matte lipsticks all the time, so I decided to switch it up by adding some gloss. All the details will be in the description box, so please check that out and remember to follow @BeautyByBinny on Instagram. So as always, I'm starting out with clean prepped skin and no makeup. For foundation, I'm first applying Kryolan's Dermacolor in D65. This color is going to go all over my face and neck and décolleté, depending on the neckline that you're wearing. Then I'm applying D3.5 as my highlight shade. For cream foundation, synthetic brushes work best for application and for blending. Highlight and contour all depend on a person's face shape and features, but typically you want to highlight under the eyes, on the forehead, and down the bridge of the nose, and also any areas where you want to add light. So I've applied my contouring colors, which is D375, Kryolan. I'm just going to use a Real Techniques brush. I'm going to use a couple of them so I can blend everything out. I use separate brushes to blend out the darker and lighter colors because using one brush tends to make the skin look like it's all one color, which just defeats the entire purpose of adding the contour and highlight in the first place. To set the highlighted areas, I'm using an equal part mixture of Ben Nye's Banana and Neutral Set powders. And then with a large fluffy brush, I just brush it all right off. I do that because my skin is super dry, but if you have oily skin, you can leave the powder on for much longer. And this is my favorite bronzer right now. It's the Guerlain Terracotta bronzer in number 3. I'm not into heavy contour anymore, so I don't like to use contouring powders. I think bronzer works great. It gives you the same effect, but in a much more subtle and wearable way. Bound only by frozen memories. My favorite powder highlighter is Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill. I'm applying this on the high points of my cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose, and a dot on the center of the nose, and also over my cupid's bow. I'm going to do my brows off camera and I will be right back. So first I think I'm just going to take Brule from MAC and I'm going to apply that on my under brow area. I'm going to take this orangey color from my OFRA Cosmetics palette and I'm going to use that as my transition color. Also guys, sorry for the boring ass background. I wanted to film this in natural light and this was my best option because I'm facing a large window with good natural light, but I will try to use better backgrounds in the future. This is a Kryolan eyeshadow called RB37 and it's kind of like an orangey brown color. An orange transition color really complements a lot of eyeshadows like greens, browns, blues, burgundy, and even dark purples for example, so I highly recommend having an orange shadow in your kit. I like to apply the shadow using a MAC 217 and then blend it out using a MAC 224 or any fluffy blending brush. So for under my eyes, I'm going to do the same steps. First I'm going to do that light orangey brown color and then the darker one over it. I'm using a fluffy brush to apply the first transition color, which was from my OFRA palette, and then after that I'm using a smaller, more dense brush to apply the darker orange Kryolan shadow. The next product I'm using is a cream liner by Smashbox called Image. What I love about their cream liners is that they're creamy enough to let shadows stick to them, unlike gel liners or paint pots which tend to dry super fast. Smashbox has palettes with a lot of different cream colors and they're great as a base color for shadows. The pigment is amazing, but you do need to set the cream with powder, otherwise it will crease. Next I'm taking this matte dark olive green shadow from the Tarte Jewelry Box palette. This was their holiday palette from a few years back and I don't know why I didn't use it that often before, but their shadows are really nice and velvety and they have great color payoff. And all I'm doing is picking up shadow on a flat brush, tapping the excess off the brush and then pressing the shadow on over the cream. And then just blend it out a little bit with your MAC 217 or any blending brush. And then I blended out the shadow once more using my MAC 224 blending brush. This is INGLOT's Gel Liner in number 77. It's seriously the best liner I've ever tried. It's super dark, and I'm applying this to my waterline with a small synthetic brush. Also, at this point, I had added some green eyeshadow really close to my lower lash line, but unfortunately that footage got cut off. I applied my lashes off camera. These are the Eyelure Vegas Nail lashes in Shining Star, and I love these lashes. For my lips, as always, I'm first lining them using MAC's Mahogany Lip Pencil. I'm going to make the edges darker. So for lipstick, I think I'm going to do Peach Stock from MAC. Now you can keep the lips matte if you like. I wanted a glossy finish for this look, so I went over the lips with MAC's Florabundance lip gloss. This is a really good lip pencil, lipstick, and gloss combo for those of you whose skin tends to look washed out with most nude colors. So for my blush, I'm mixing these two colors. This one is Gingerly and this one is Peaches. They're both by MAC. And that is it for our look today. I just want to say thank you to all you guys for all your wonderful suggestions and comments. It really helps me to stay motivated, and I'm so grateful to have your support. A really sweet subscriber suggested that I talk more in videos versus voiceover, so I took her advice and I'm going to talk more and try to get over being shy and just to get over my fear of talking into the camera. So yeah, I love you guys. Please follow me on Instagram and I'll see you soon in my next tutorial. Take care. Mwah.